Greetings, viewers at home, and welcome on another exciting episode of the Petros Khoza. Kanti igama lami Petros Khoza, ngiyazi ukuthi wena uthanda elikadedi. Buka namhlanje ngilethele bani indodakazi yami, the beautiful female mini-me. How's that? Yeah, namhlanje ngilethele Owam Govender. She's a model, she's an artist, she's everything you need to know about. Kanti ke ngaphambi kokuthi ngimoshe isikhathi sakho ake ngimamukele bese ngiyamvumela ukuthi ayithule. Baby girl, kunjani?
Ngiyaphila njani?
It's good to have you here, man.
Thank you for having me.
I think the last time I saw you was 3 years back ku Daveytontv Kings and Queens.
Yes.
You're still beautiful.
Thank you.
Uyabona lento, yeah, ihamba ngegazi ne. Kanti now it's possible ukuthi ungeza usijoine uhlale nathi la, but ke you'll find out later. So Nana, can you please introduce yourself ne?
Okay.
To the viewers at home bazi ukuthi ubani and sizongena udabeni lwethu.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Owam Govender and I am a Miss Teen Social Entrepreneur South Africa 2021 finalist.
Lalela, uyizwile icala ngetitle. Yazi uyophela ngani? It will end in win. It will end in win. Yeah. So thanks for joining me today. And siyakuhalalisela ngokuthi uphumelele ku Miss Teen Social Entrepreneur SA finalist 2021 in the midst of COVID. We are winning. Ngiyathemba ukuthi nawe uyawina lapho. Yeah. So now tell me about your journey in modeling.
Okay, so I started when I think I was like 2 years old.
Okay.
But back then, my mom was handling it, and I don't think she was really conscious of it.
Okay.
And then I started doing pageants when I was in grade 6, so I was 12. But then I really also didn't know anything about it back then. When I was in grade 9,
okay.
I entered for Miss Fosaras, and I won as second princess. When I was in grade 8, I entered for Miss Mini Teen Davidson, and I won as the first princess. And then finally, I won where we met. I won as the first Davidson Queen of 2018. So yes, and today I am here as a finalist of Miss Teen Sesta.
Yeah. So I want to know about this. The experience. Ngiyazi ukuthi ngaso sonke isikhathi the first time it's heavy because awazi wenzani.
True.
It's your first time connecting the audience and all. How was the feeling?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was full of a lot of growth, I must say. There were a lot of lessons. With this journey specifically, there's also been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of sisterhood because we're actually just a group of girls. Yes, we're competing, but also we're helping each other. We're supporting each other because at the end of the day, I think the sisterhood matters more. The
Yeah.
relationships that we build matter more than
Yeah.
the work of the ramp and looking beautiful. Yeah.
Lalela uthi undodakazi namhlanje umama oyiqale lo hambo naye when she was 2. So umama lapha ekhaya lalela, don't wait for isikhathi noma age thizeni, mgrume man, mthengile imic akudlala karaoke endlini every Friday. Asishaye lapha sizishaye size sibe nangamadlebe. That's how we nurture a talent lomntwana, and that's how we introduce self-confidence kubona. So tell me about your first win. How did it feel?
Ooh, it was grade 8. It felt great, but also it was unreal because before I even won that first princess title,
Sure.
I had tied up with this other girl. I forgot her name.
Okay. Hello, girl. We forgot your name, but we know you.
Yes, and she had training. She had an older sister who was already doing these pageants and all of that. So it felt really unreal when the judges said we should go back the second time. I didn't know what I was doing. I remember still consciously that I didn't know what I was doing. And when I won as first princess, I was proud of myself. I was proud of myself. I was proud of the work that I put in and the growth and
Interesting. So, mawubuya ne bandi lokuqala ekhaya. How was the feeling? Umama man uthini?
It was so beautiful. My mom was proud of me. I was proud of her because the support, her believing in me.
Yeah.
I remember like the side table in Petit.
Yeah.
Every single day it was there with the tiara. It was there.
Yeah, man.
It was unbelievable, but yeah.
So how did modeling shape your life? Ngiyazi ukuthi yonke into oyenzayo empilweni iba nomthelelo. So how did modeling shape your life?
Well, it has shaped a huge part of me as a young teenage girl growing up, in the township and also the suburbs. It has grounded me. I'm not going to lie to you because I know that with these belts, a lot of young girls don't realize the responsibility that comes with it. It may be a township title or a small title, but but a lot of people look up to you. A lot of people look up to you. A lot of young kids look up to you, and you're responsible for making sure that you give other young people, even older people, hope. So yeah, it's a journey that I think quite a lot of us need to kind of understand before you even glorify the title, because of, you know, just because it says entrepreneur doesn't mean now it's all about beauty. I should really be an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
And we need entrepreneurs today, you know, nowadays, because unemployment rates is hectic in our country. And yeah, it's important. It's important to support local. It's important to encourage businesses. Even as teenagers, we can do it. So yeah.
Lalela mntana sekhaya ngifuna wazi lokho. Akekho umuntu othanda izipho njengoNkulunkulu. Angazi ukuthi uyangizwa la. And ngiyazi ukuthi Didekile, listen, God loves gifts. When God blesses you with a talent, what you do about it is a gift to him. So today, make sure with whatever that God has invested in you, you give him gifts every day by just practicing that. Imagine, we are smiler, bese enze njalo nje. Uyabona amakhala, sizokusikela man. Ooh, ngithanda indaba yazi. But we'll tell you later on ukuthi wayisifana ne. Sharp. So Nana, and now you have won this belt, you know, and you are going on a competition and all of that. What is your day-to-day work as a model?
Ooh, my day-to-day work as a model, it's quite tricky. It differs.
Yeah.
Because remember, I need to accommodate academics.
Sure.
So, but I think priorities matter, and balance is a myth, by the way. Balance is a myth, especially when you're a student, because at school we're preached and told good academics take first preference.
Sure.
And obviously, the minute my academics aren't where they're supposed to be, this had to take a step back. But as a model, I always try to schedule my things on a Sunday, and then talk to people about appointments and being on time. Being on time is so important. And a lot of people, guys, let's stop the black people time, I believe. And yeah, it's full of a lot of growth. Like behind the scenes, we have conversations that grow me, and I meet new people. I meet great people that I even get to work with, like you guys, you know, period. So yeah.
Siyabonga, I know you sound so matured for your age, you know. Yeah. So I want to know, Uti, as a model, you know, njengoba social Uti is gone, of course you're still at school, you know, and all these things. Ngiyazi ukuthi it's a competition. Time and again, mengabe ungenele kumncintiswano wangabuya nendondo. How do you feel? What does that make you feel?
I think that for me, I do actually subconsciously think about it. Okay, let's say I don't come back with the title. What would happen?
Sure.
But I think I'm a Christian, you know, and I believe that God's timing is everything. And sometimes when you don't get what you had asked for, you must realize that God has something even bigger. And because you didn't get what you asked for, it means that you were aiming lower than the standards that he had set for you. So I think it also takes, it's important to have a really solid support system, because you're able to go back home and not feel like you're any less, you know, of a person. You're worthless. And this is where the sisterhood comes in. Because when another young girl wins, I can, you know, be happy for her, congratulate her, and realize that it takes nothing out of who I am as an individual. As long as I know that I did my best and I enjoyed it. And yeah, I had fun. So.
Lalela. The journey of 1,000,000 miles begin with a single step. So ngifuna ukusho lokho, namhlanje vuka uzithathe, find something that you want to work on. Find something that is worth sacrificing. Uma ngabe ufuna ukundizwe phezulu, kusho ukuthi kumele ushiye inkukhu phansi uhambe nezinyoni. Futhi uma usuhamba nezinyoni uyabona ukuthi kunokhozi olungaphezulu kwezinyoni. So the sky is not the limit, but your mind is the limit. Vuka uzithathe. Govender. I love calling people ngama-surnames.
I've realized.
You know why I do that? It's because of when your mother was carrying you. She knew ukuthi uthola umntana kaGovender.
True.
So when they said it's a girl, then she said Owam, you know. So I normally say they name you based on, you know. So when Govender. Sharp. Let's take it here, Nana. What are your plans from now onward? Nali bantu buye nalo bakubonile abantu siyazi. What are you doing now? What are you planning for the next coming 5 years?
Well, actually, we still have to go and compete on the 10th. We're just finalists for now, but I think 5 years from now, probably like 23, I think I want to carry on with my academics.
Sure.
So probably university is an option. With modeling, I do think I will carry on. I'm just not sure because, you know, I think when it's not just about entering the competition. There has to be a purpose behind it. And yeah, you guys must be on the lookout. You might just see a girl on television screens and all of that. So yeah, and also I think community development. I really care about the youngins in our communities because I feel like it's so important to see someone. You know, Beyonce once said you have to see in order for you to believe.
Sure.
And young children, especially in townships, don't get to see role models here. Yes, they see them in television, magazines, and all of that, but never really here. And that's why it's so hard for them to believe that it actually exists and they can get whatever it is that they're working towards. So I think community development and just being there for the young ones and trying my best to get my friends to work with me to build, you know. So yeah.
Okay. So ke awusho ke mhlambe kulungile lapha ekhaya, you know, kunoxolo, kumoli who are looking up to you. What word of encouragement can you say to them?
I have a few. So firstly, it's not about where you come from, but it's definitely about where you're going.
Sure.
Never give up. Like he said, you know, the sky is not even the limit.
Yeah.
And believe in yourself. Believe in your capabilities. Tell yourself every single day who you are and make sure it's positive though. Affirmations are important, and if you're a young man, you're a king. If you're a young lady, you're a queen, baby girl. You reign supreme. Period. Yes.
I love the period. I have a friend who cannot pronounce the name period, so always say period. And we fought for the past how many years I've known.
Did you win? I hope you win.
Well, I win. I win. I'm not kind of a guy who wins, you know. And I know what I want. I love chicken wings.
Oh.
Yeah, I love chicken wings. Bring me any other thing. I tell you, I love chicken wings. Listen, Dansikaya, iphupho into ekhona and amaphupho ayafezeka. There is no dream that is far-fetched. Dear whoever, somebody la ukhona, there is no dream that is far-fetched. Ume ngabo iphupho lakho yalibona ukuthi alihambi kahle, change the space ome kuso. Ngoba isihlahla asikwazi ukumila ematsheni, isihlahla siyomila enhlabathini futhi nayo entonjeni. So change where you are in order for you to get what you don't have. And if you keep on doing this thing and this thing doesn't happen, change your attitude. Usho njalo Maya Angelou. So baby girl, if people want to support you, you know, manje, and people may want to engage with you because ngiyazi ukuthi unoxolo nje la ikhona ulinde wena ukuthi usho ukuthi utholakala kuphi ku social media, how can they get hold of you?
On Twitter and Instagram, it's at Owam Govender, OWAMGOVENDER. And you can also support the Miss Teen Social Entrepreneur South Africa page by just liking our pictures as girls and keeping up with our sponsors and the things that we've been getting up to.
Awesome. Uzwileke. Yeah, immediately uqeda ukubukela la, you just run to Facebook, you follow her, you run to Twitter, you check up on her and you do what is supposed to be done, right? Ngiyazi ukuthi wena your thumb has that thing that does the pods. Angithi awe siyabonga. Don't forget to subscribe and please do tune in and watch out for the other episode of the Petros Khoza Show. Don't forget there's a new baby born, you know, in Radio Vuta. We're coming. We are taking over. We are Sazimus. # we're taking over. And I think somehow you'll continue to hear this melodious voice next to me on the waves. So Nana, and Nyazo Gutu Mama has supported you.
Yes.
And I know that you have said thank you more than enough. Yes. Can you just give her some love?
Mother babe Mugeli. Thank you so much, Mom, for all that you do for me. Like, I'm truly grateful. Like I've been saying, it's around the corner, you know, soon. It's not far-fetched at this point. I love you and I appreciate you and may God bless you. You're my queen, you know. Yes, girl, Titi Wam, love you to bits.
Oh, yes. Okay, because of she's my daughter, so the message is going endlessly. We love you. May the good Lord bless you. Listen, you're going through a lot as a young girl now. You're struggling from anxiety. You're struggling from emotions. You're struggling from these little things that, you know, they've occupied your mind. I want to tell you this. You are bigger than, you know, what you're going through. and you are doing better. Irrespective of which people are not noting you, that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You are bigger than whatever that you're going through. Those problems that are in here, you can overcome them. Just decide what you want, stand by it, and don't forget to pray. God is there and He is for you. We love you. May the God bless you. Shalom.